What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dwayne and this is the 411. Today I'm going to give you the 411 on smelling good. I do have a haul from Fragrance By. There's 3 beautiful fall fragrances in this haul. So if you're into smelling good, definitely drop a subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And also if you're into smelling good, definitely hit that like button as well, okay? All right, guys, so here's the box from Fragrance By. We'll go ahead and open that now. Alright guys, so this is how Fragrance By usually ships their product. Now the first fragrance we have is a fragrance that I was very interested in. It's from the house of Rayhaan. I don't have anything from this house currently. This is called Corium. Alright, this is supposed to be a clone or inspiration of Strong With You leather. I came very close to buying that fragrance, but I'll get more into that in a minute. Next we have Lattafa Honor and Glory. Alright. Another one I've been eyeing for a while. I really want to get my hands on this one. This one I actually do know what it smells like. I've tested this a lot in the Middle Eastern stores close to me, and price points were very high, but I'm glad I actually got this for the price points I did. And last but not least, guys, I fell victim to the hype. This one is Liquid Brun by French Avenue or Fragrance World. All right, it's supposed to be a clone of Altair by PDM. So this one I'm very interested in as well, and I'm gonna save this one for last, all right? So let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing of Corium by the house of Rayhaan. So before we unbox the first fragrance, I want to just give you a quick backstory. So I wanted to get Emporio Armani Stronger With You leather. That does fetch a pretty penny. I actually found it online at a pretty okay price, $125 for 100 ml. But with shipping and taxes, it was gonna cost me $150. So I did some research and I found out that this is very similar to Stronger With You leather, all right? That came out in 2020, this one came out in 2023. So let's go ahead and get this open now that you have the backstory. By the way, as I mentioned, Stronger With You leather cost $125 Canadian. If you're wondering how much this retailed for, this cost me $29 plus tax from Fragrance By. So again, just to give you an idea of the difference in price, $125 versus $29. Again, they say this smells very similar to Strong With You leather. Now I don't have Strong With You leather, so I won't be able to give a head-to-head comparison. But again, with all the research I've done, this smells very similar. So as far as the presentation, I do like what I'm seeing. The box gives a leather type of design. You have details on the bottom. You have the house name on top. Nothing on the sides. So for this fragrance, we have a production date of May 2024. All right, expiration date should be April 2029. But if you store fragrances, the expiration date can go a little bit longer. So let's jump right into this bad boy. All right, so again, pretty decent presentation. All right, so there is the bottle itself. Again, it's wrapped in leather. They're trying to really give you that impression that this is a leather-based fragrance. On the box itself, it does say it's an eau de parfum, Corium for him, from the leather collection. So yeah, definitely a leather fragrance. So before we get this bad boy open, let's go ahead and check out the notes. So on the top we have chestnut, elemi, and spices, and in the mid we have sage, and in the base, leather, vanilla, and oud, okay? With that being said, let's jump right into the fragrance. Cap itself, nothing really going on. Plastic cap, atomizer is blacked out. Let's go ahead and get this in the air first, I guess. All right, so in the air, this smells very similar to Strong With You intensely. Very, very similar. Pretty much what I'm getting in the air is Strong With You intensely. I get that sweet chestnut, toffee type of vibe. I'm getting a slight bit of denseness maybe from the leather in this one, but again, it's not very pronounced. In the air, again, Strong With You intensely is what I get. Maybe even like a absolutely type of vibe as well. Slight booziness in the air, but let's get this on skin and see how it does. So again, as I mentioned, the eau de parfum. The juice color looks pretty nice as well. Okay, so the fragrance itself smells really good. It smells, like I mentioned, Strong With You intensely. I'm actually in my head right now, I'm actually second guessing this purchase because it is very much so Strong With You intensely. Very sweet, very woody as well. Spicy also. Again, this is a bit more of a darker take on the Strong With You intensely, a bit more darker and masculine. So sweet, spicy, and a bit darker. To my nose, all I really pick up is the chestnut. I do get like a smoky type of vibe to this. Sweet, smoky, slightly spicy. Very mysterious as well. I do like it. It's starting to move away from the Strong With You intensely. I am getting a little bit of the backbone of the leather in here. As far as oud, the oud doesn't play a big role in this. I believe the oud just helps with that darkness, that leather, smoky type of vibe that I'm getting. I believe that's where the oud, leather, and LME is presenting itself. Still sweet, you get the vanillas in there as well. Again, I really like this fragrance. This is maybe something that you could wear to the office. With Strong With You intensely, that one is overly sweet. So to the office, that would be a no-go at all. But with this one, adds that masculine touch to it, makes it a little bit more masculine pronounced as opposed to being a unisex fragrance like Strong With You intensely is. But Corium is actually doing a really good job. Actually, I'm really liking it so far. It doesn't stray too far though from the Strong With You intensely. I'm hoping over some time this thing macerates and becomes a bit more darker and richer, and the oud and leather does pronounce itself a little bit more. But other than that, it's too close for me to actually own both. Well, I do own both. It'll be too close for you to own both. So if you already have Strong With You intensely, maybe even absolutely, I don't think Strong With You leather or even Corium would go good in your collection. It's gonna be redundant. But man, I love the DNA so much that I'm actually not upset. And like I said, maybe with due time, this thing will macerate and get a little bit more stronger. And the leather would be more pronounced in the fragrance itself. Now, when we ran through the notes, we mentioned that there's chestnut, LME, sage, vanilla, oud, and leather. I'm not sure if I get much sage in this. Kind of has like a cinnamon type of vibe to it as well. So cinnamon, spicy, sweet for sure. The chestnut and the vanilla, slight nuttiness to it. It's really good. It's really good. I'm actually glad I got this. I could save my bottle of Strong With You intensely, kind of wear this more. I do have a date tonight. Me and my fiance is going out to a nice oyster spot. So we'll have some oysters, some wine, and I believe this will go great with my outfit for tonight. I can see this garnering a lot of compliments. So fellas, if you're looking for a sweet, masculine, kind of darker fragrance, this would be good, especially if you don't have Strong With You intensely, Strong With You leather, the oud. I believe there's an amber one as well. If you don't have those fragrances and you want to get that DNA, this is very close. Again, without me smelling leather or oud, I can't see the Strong With You DNA straying too far. So if you have one, I don't want to see you have them all, but if you have one, you have a great idea of what the others are going to smell like. Again, this is supposed to add a touch of oud and a touch of leather with the LME in there as well. It's starting to change a little bit, but again, the changes are very minimal. It's becoming slightly more darker, but again, that sweetness, that chestnut, that does jump off the skin. That cinnamon is kind of there. That toffee type of vibe, it definitely is there. Now, before I let you guys go, let's take a look at the notes for Stronger With You leather and see how that compares to this. So in that one, there's chestnut, spices, and LME. So the top sounds pretty much similar. In the mid, they have lavender and sage. And in the base, they have vanilla, leather, guaiac wood, and agarwood. So the agarwood in that one might make it a little bit more oudy, more punchy. This one, again, this one smells good. It is missing one or two notes from what Strong With You leather has on their website. But again, as far as getting yourself in that realm to about 90%, this will definitely do the job, all right? So guys, that's gonna be it. By the way, projection is pretty good on this one. If you own Strong With You, any of them, you're gonna know that projection is really good on the Intensely, the Absolutely. I'm gonna assume so with the leather and the oud as well. But this one is jumping off the skin. It's gonna get you noticed. There's a nice scent bubble around me right now. Definitely worth the $29, all right? So that's gonna be it for this review. Again, that was Rayhaan Corium Leather Edition. This one is really good. I'm gonna say if you are looking for something like this, sweet, spicy, dark, mass appealing as well, I could see compliments coming my way with wearing this one. Definitely go ahead and check it out. So guys, this video did run pretty long, so I'll be doing a separate unboxing for Lattafa's Honor and Glory, and also French Avenue, aka Fragrance World's Liquid Brun. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Okay, so as far as rating, as you guys know, I love the Stronger With You DNA. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. I really like what it's doing with the DNA, adding a little bit of twist to it. I just hope it actually adds a bit more oud and leather as this thing macerates, and maybe it'll become a 10 out of 10 fragrance, all right? So guys, that's gonna be it for this review. This is Rayhaan Corium, again, my first Rayhaan product. If you guys liked the video, if you guys liked anything from the video, definitely go ahead and drop me a like. If it's your first time here and you like the content, hit that subscribe button as well, all right? In the meantime, hope you guys are staying safe, staying blessed, and of course, smelling good. See you guys in the next one. Peace.